Well, I sure feel like a Dumbo for supporting Disney to make another one of these.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar.
Dumbo, because it's from the 40s, so we should make a 40s movie, said no one ever. So Dumbo is a Disney live-action remake that I hate, and I will always hate, of the classic Dumbo. If you guys want to hear my opinions on the original Dumbo, I quite like the movie. I watched it last night for like the first time in like decades, or a decade or two. I really enjoyed it. I liked the character, I guess the couple characters that there are. I thought it was enjoyable, cute, and fun. So if you haven't seen the original Dumbo, it's actually not that outdated. You should go check it out. This movie, if you guys know, I really hate live-action remakes. I don't get the point of them. They're usually stupid. I don't enjoy them at all. I didn't enjoy Beauty and the Beast at all, especially that one. But this movie, I'm not expecting like Lion King or Aladdin, but this movie looks actually kind of promising. And I like Tim Burton, even though he failed at another live-action remake, Alice in Wonderland. I still like the guy. I think he's a good director. And even though he hasn't made anything that good for a while. And another reason why I was excited is because I didn't think there was that much potential for a Dumbo just exactly shot-for-shot remake. So I thought, oh, they're going to change the story and flip things around. And that's what I was hoping for this movie to do. And it did that. And we're going to talk about it. Guys, first thing I'm going to say is this. The actual Dumbo elephant was very enjoyable to watch while he was on screen. He was cute, fun. You felt bad for him when you're supposed to. He was funny. He was cute. His CGI was pretty great, to be honest. One thing I was very surprised with this movie, last live-action remake, didn't like any of the CGI. In fact, right when I got back to this movie, I went to my grandma's house and they were playing Beauty and the Beast on TV, and I was like, I'm going to watch through this and see if I can me and my brother were sitting there, I was like, we're just going to crap talk this movie, and I had fun doing that. And yeah, the CGI in the movie is freaking horrible. And in here, it actually looks quite good. I mean, it's CGI in that one, I guess it's well done, but it's creepy, like it's horrifying. It's really scary. But this movie, it actually was quite... I hate that flare right there. It was actually quite good. The elephants look real. Every animal looks real. There were a couple times when the screen was there and I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. But majority of the time, it looked good. The movie looks very polished, very good. Looks like it's from the 40s. I liked the look of the movie very much. And when Dumbo's flying around, he's going in, I felt like, oh, cool, that was a nice rehash of what they had in the original. Like, it's a nice... like, kind of call back to the original, because this is barely a remake. It changes the story so insanely much. It is insane, and there comes one of my problems with this movie. I'll get to that. But when Dumbo's flying around, it's very entertaining to watch, and I really like that. The prop design, set design, pretty much flawless in this movie. I really dug that. But everything else was pretty freaking bad. This movie was bad. Like, it was really dumb, stupid. Like, it was really... unbelievably stupid, to be honest. That's not the worst. It's boring. The characters suck. The acting was pretty bad for the most part. This is not good. I was really expecting to dig all the actors in this movie. Michael Keaton, the guy who plays Penguin, I'm forgetting his name. The guy who plays... there's a guy, the father in this movie. I recognize him, and I'm forgetting what he's from. But all the actors in this movie look good, and they all do really bad. I didn't like Michael Keaton at all. He was being like Johnny Depp. He's being crazy. It wasn't Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is a very laid-back, kind of calm actor. He was not good in this movie. Penguin guy was good, though. I didn't hate him. I didn't think he was great, but he was good. Guy who plays father in the movie was not good. He was horrible at conveying any emotion whatsoever. He was completely bland. He's talking like this all the time. Like, he talked like Mark Wahlberg from The Happening, except not funny. Yeah, that's my main problem with him. And the child actors were god-awful. Like, there's one girl in this movie. Total crap. She could not act. She would talk like this the entire time. Dumbo needs his feather. Can you give Dumbo his feather? Dumbo is scared. Please stop scaring Dumbo. Maybe we can make Dumbo fly. That's essentially what this movie did. What this movie's bold decision to do is to take... it's supposed to be the adult version of Dumbo. So the stork scene, not in it. That rat, he's not in it. It's barely a remake. It takes everything that might be slightly cartoonish in the original and it takes it out of the movie. So it's barely the same movie. It's not a remake pretty much at all, which I'm fine with if anything it added was good, but everything it added sucked. It was complete boring crap. Like, that's where this movie really failed for me. What else does this movie suck at? I was going to reiterate on something. Ah, damn it. See, this is the worst time for my phone to freaking do that! So it saps out everything in the original that could be considered ridiculous and stupid, except for the flying elephant, because that's very integral to the story. Talking animals, not in it. That rat, not in it. None of that's in it. So what is Louis' bold decision? To plug in stuff that is supposed to be realistic, but is literally as ridiculous as talking animals, a talking rat. What's the problem with talking animals? That's still a thing in 2019. That doesn't bother me anymore. They're doing it with Lion King. I mean, kind of have to, but what is the problem with making the animals talk? That's one of the integral pieces to Dumbo. Why? Because it's the adult version. Great, now you're going to have a third act that is completely, utterly ridiculous and stupid, and it takes itself so seriously. It thinks it's so good, but it isn't, and it's bad. It really frustrates me that it's like, they took out some of the best things to make the original good. This is trying to recapture the magic, right? That's the attempt at this. I mean, I know Tim Burton is completely incapable, officially, he's completely incapable of recapturing the magic of originals. He failed at Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Some people like that movie. I don't dig it. It's fine. Definitely, even though I don't even dig Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, that's one of the most overrated films ever. But that movie, it's not even there. I think Charlie's a lot worse. And Alice in Wonderland failed at every level of recapturing the original. Dumbo fails every level. Stop hiring this guy. He's not good anymore. He is a waste director. He can't direct good in movies anymore. And that's mad because it's like, okay, he could be good one day, but I don't think we got anything on the rise. I think Tim Burton, we can wash him away. He's not good anymore. But as he directs this movie, he takes away everything that made the original good, plugs in boring stuff. And this movie was too freaking long. It is too long. It takes so much time. It just wastes away time. It's boring. It is a boring movie. It's a cliche movie at that. The entire third act, predictable. The movie started out, there were so many times where I was like, that's going to happen. It's predictable. It's stupid. Predictable. It takes itself seriously. It's not emotional. The best thing about that, I like that. I like the ending scene of this movie, though. I really liked the way they closed the movie off was good. But there are so many just convenient in the movie. And essentially, this movie also doesn't have nearly the balls the original had. Like, the adult version is actually a lot less adult than Dumbo. The original Dumbo, the children's movie, this adult, we're hardcore, except we are so bad at being hardcore, and we fail, and we instead are just so desperate and bad. That's just every live-action remake now. But this movie is less hardcore than that one. The other one's way more mature, in my opinion. They drink alcohol. They smoke in that movie. This movie, there's nothing. There's literally nothing that this movie could be rated like, ooh, it's more mature than Dumbo. No, Dumbo has that. Oh, they also do this thing in the movie where they want to do that scene, that really surrealist Dumbo walking around scene, which is a beautifully creative scene. It's completely shoehorned into the original Dumbo and shouldn't have been there. But I don't really care because I really dig that scene. This movie, how do they shoehorn it in? Well, they have a bunch of actresses doing these balloons, and the balloons create the elephants. Like, that's freaking possible. That's as possible as my cat and my two cats upstairs talking to each other right now, like literally speaking English to each other, and they have American and New York accents. That's literally how possible it is. That is how completely frustrating this movie is. This is a frustrating remake that is such an ego. It's like Beauty and the Beast, where it has such an ego to recapture the original's magic, but it's like, no, we're hardcore. And it removes any of the sappy, fun kid stuff from the original, and now it's super hardcore and edgy, except it is more lighthearted and kid-friendly, because that's failure right there. It also had the opening scene of this movie, I was laughing pretty hard. There's like this train, the train scene in the original where the train's driving away? It was funny in this movie. This movie fails. It's not good at all. I mean, it's, whatever. Yeah. Overall, in the end, Dumbo was not good to me. It fails at recapturing the magic of the original, saps out all the good, adds in all this crap, this boring things. This movie is so long and boring. I didn't like it at all. It's just not a good movie. Don't go see Dumbo. I'm not going to give this movie a very good rating. You might be thinking 3 out of 10. Yike, no, but I'm not gonna go that hard on it because I don't want to put in the same ballpark as crap like A Wrinkle in Time and Nutcracker. But I'm gonna still give some bad rating. I'm gonna give Dumbo a 4. Disney live action equals incapable of making great anymore. Like, let's see what happened last year. Wrinkle in Time got horrible movie. What was next to it? Christopher Robin or whatever? Not good. I mean, it was no, what the frick? Chris Robin was good. I thought about that movie in months. Like, it's completely forgettable. It's not very great. It's just forgettable. Nutcracker and the Four Realms was horrible. Like, worse than A Wrinkle in Time. And then Mary Poppins Returns is like, Christopher Robin, forgettable, throwaway. That was enjoyable. I'm not really going to think about you again. Still, both of those movies. And this movie's just really bad. I'm not thinking Aladdin looks good. Lion King doesn't look good. April looks really good, though. I'm really excited to go see some movies in April. We got Shazam. Can't wait for Shazam. Missing Link. I know I'm seeing Missing Link instead of Hellboy, but Hellboy's R, and I still can't do that. I'm going to see John Wick, though, because my dad's a fan of John Wick. He's going to let us go see that one. But, Missing Link. I'm excited for that one. Like, I love Laika. Under the Silver Lake. I know everybody's already seen that movie, but it's finally playing in a theater in my town on April 19th. And I'm like, yay. I'm actually really excited to see that one. And then we all know what the climax of April is. Endgame is at the end of April. That's in less than a month. Less than a month! Now you get to see this whole review is like 10 minutes of me just being a cynical jerk, and now you get to see me really excited and pumped up. Alright, bye.